In the ever-evolving landscape of the NBA, two young phenoms have emerged as the faces of the league's future: Alperen Sengun and Cade Cunningham. Sengun dominates in the game with his impressive footwork, creativity, and vision, making him a key playmaker for his team. Meanwhile, Cunningham is the all-around player, showcasing athleticism, scoring ability, and remarkable court awareness, while also leading his team from any position. With the debate heating up, it's time to examine the stats and overall impact of these two rising superstars to determine which one comes out on top in this exciting showdown. Love basketball debates and epic player showdowns? Subscribe now and join us for deep dives, exciting matchups, and everything you need to stay updated about the game. Since bursting onto the scene in the 2021-22 season, both players have consistently flashed all-star potential, leaving fans and pundits wondering who will ultimately reign supreme. The showdown between Alperen Sengun and Cade Cunningham was a thrilling one, but who really came out on top? The match had fans on the edge of their seats, with a 57-57 halftime score showing just how competitive both teams were. Sengun struggled in the first half, scoring just 2 points on 1 for 7 shooting, but teammates like Jalen and Fred VanVleet stepped up with 21 points, keeping the Rockets' hopes alive. On the other side, Cade Cunningham had a solid first half for the Pistons, putting up 13 points. However, it was Jalen who really stood out, posting 14 points and 8 rebounds, outplaying Sengun and dominating in the paint. While Detroit showed off some strong offense, they also struggled with ball security, committing 13 turnovers in the first half, which kept Houston within reach. Despite his tough game, Sengun made history by becoming the youngest center in NBA history to hit 1,000 assists, adding a historic highlight to a challenging night. The Pistons took charge in the third quarter, outscoring the Rockets 33-23 and completely shutting down any chance of a Houston comeback. Their defense was on fire and their offense was smooth, leaving the Rockets with no answers. A huge factor in their dominance was the rebound game, where Detroit crushed Houston 52-39, owning the paint and controlling the pace of the game. Cunningham led the charge for the Pistons with 32 points and 9 rebounds, while Duren chipped in with 16 points. For the Rockets, Sengun dropped 11 points, Green put up 19, and VanVleet had 20, but it wasn't enough to keep up with Detroit's firepower. After this thrilling game, the Houston Rockets are holding strong in second place in the Western Conference with an impressive 28-14 record. They're looking unstoppable right now. On the other hand, the Detroit Pistons are battling it out in ninth place in the Eastern Conference, currently sitting at 22-21. Both teams have a lot ahead of them. The Rockets will look to keep their momentum going as they face off against the Cleveland Cavaliers in their next matchup. Meanwhile, the Pistons are gearing up for a tough challenge against the Atlanta Hawks. Let's talk about the bright journey of Alperen Şengün. His career journey has been nothing short of inspiring. Born in Giresun, Turkey in 2002, Alperen started with swimming before basketball grabbed his attention. After watching his older brother play, he dove into the sport at just 8 years old. Although he juggled swimming and basketball early on, he made the bold decision to focus entirely on basketball, and the results say it all. Today, he's averaging 19.2 points, 5.1 assists, and 10.5 rebounds per game, showcasing his all-around game and versatility. Then there's Cade Cunningham, the Detroit Pistons' standout point guard. Drafted as the first overall pick in 2021, Cade's game is a perfect blend of scoring, playmaking, and leadership. He's got incredible vision on the floor and is always making his teammates better. Though he's had his fair share of challenges, his ability to impact the game in various ways has kept fans and analysts excited about his future. On January 15, 2025, the Houston Rockets dominated the Denver Nuggets 128-108 due to a stellar performance by Alperen Şengün. He racked up 20 points, 9 rebounds, and 8 assists. Jalen Green also stepped up, scoring 32 points and nailing 6 three-pointers, continuing his impressive scoring streak. On January 13, 2025, Cunningham led the Pistons to a thrilling 124-119 win over the New York Knicks at Madison Square Garden. He dropped 36 points, with 29 coming in the second half, 18 of those in the third quarter alone. The Pistons sealed the win due to Malik Beasley hitting 2 crucial three-pointers in the final minute. That victory marked their 10th in the last 12 games, showing they're in great form. Jalen Brunson gave it his all with 31 points and 11 assists, while Karl Anthony Towns added 26 points and 12 rebounds. This season, Cunningham is averaging 24.5 points, 6.5 rebounds, 9.4 assists, and 1.2 steals per game. So, who's the best? However, when it comes to receiving awards, the Turkish star Alperen was named the Basketball Super League MVP in 2021 after a stellar season with Beşiktaş Ikriptex. He also helped Bamvit's junior team win the Turkish Youth League Championship in 2019 and earned multiple top performer awards in the 2021-21 FIBA Europe Cup. In the NBA, he has been named Western Conference Player of the Week twice and was a finalist for the 2023-24 NBA Most Improved Player Award. But if we talk about Cade Cunningham,
Hardaway tips it back to Cade.
the Oklahoma State standout was crowned Big 12 Player of the Year in 2021 and earned consensus first-team All-American honors. He made an immediate impact as a rookie, landing a spot on the NBA All-Rookie First Team in 2022. Both players have earned their place at the top, but who's the best? When it comes to leadership, both Cunningham and Sengun are stepping up big time. Cunningham, with his maturity and coolness under pressure, has earned major respect from both his teammates and coaches. Even though he's a rookie, he's already leading the Pistons like a seasoned pro.
Felt like Cade Cunningham deserved to be an all-star.
Whether it's staying calm during high-pressure moments or rallying the squad when things get tough, he's got that natural leadership vibe. On the other hand, Sengun, even though he's younger and playing for a Rockets team in rebuild mode, is showing he's got what it takes to lead. His voice on the court and his hunger to take charge, especially on offense, make it clear he's got leadership potential for the long haul. His confidence and knack for stepping up in clutch moments have been a standout part of his young NBA career. Cade Cunningham's future with the Detroit Pistons is looking super bright. With his killer scoring, sharp court vision, and natural leadership, he's quickly becoming the backbone of the team. His clutch performances, like in the Pistons' big win over the Knicks, show just how much potential he has to be one of the league's top guards. With the way he's playing this season, it's clear Cunningham is an all-around player the team can count on. If the Pistons keep building around him and add some solid pieces, he could definitely lead them back to the playoffs and maybe even further down the road. On the other hand, Alperen Sengun is making huge waves with the Houston Rockets. The Turkish center is already making a name for himself, grabbing titles like NBA Western Conference Player of the Week and being named among the finalists for Most Improved Player. With his impressive passing and scoring skills, Sengun is on track to become one of the top centers in the league. As the Rockets beef up their roster, Sengun's growth could help take them into playoff contention, making him a key piece for their future success.
Yeah, but look at Şengün getting behind the defense. Go ahead and take that.
In conclusion, both players have their own strengths, but right now, Alperen Şengün stands out with his ability to dominate both inside and outside, along with his impressive performances. Since joining the NBA with the Houston Rockets, Şengün has quickly made a name for himself. So who's the real king? It's tough to say for sure, but when it comes to scoring, leadership, and overall play, Cade Cunningham might have a slight advantage. He's super versatile, a solid defender, and his leadership skills are top-notch. But hey, Sengun isn't far behind. His insane passing game and future as a potential franchise star make him a must-watch. Ultimately, who's better might just depend on personal choice, since both players have unique styles and huge potential ahead. What do you think? Is Cade a star, or does Sengun deserve the crown? Drop your thoughts below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button.